Good morning, thriving warriors and those who wish they were. Alexa, what's the date?
It's Monday, November 7th.
Okay, good. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:09 a.m.
Correct. Alexa, what is the forecast?
Right now in Amargosa Valley, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has lots of clouds, with a high of 64 degrees and a low of 43 degrees. By the way, there's a wind advisory in effect until Wednesday, November 9th, 4 a.m.
Wow. Good morning, Todd, and good morning, Diana. Good. And Diana, boom. Good morning, Todd and Diana. Good. Okay, so here we are at what? Thriving Warrior Career Services Department. And then good morning, Charlene. Our goal is to help you get from point A, boom, to point B, boom. Point A to point B, how do we do that? Well, we do it through several ways, through several little breadcrumbs, bleep, 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 along the way that are easy to follow and understandable. So it's simple, I should say, simple to follow. And so that's how we do it. The first one is this podcast, this daily 10-minute-ish, but not really sort of podcast. That is the point of the spear. For other things that are contained down below in the description. Please see description down below, subscribe, click on the bell, and share this with people you know. Let's make a conscious effort to share it with one person today. Just one person today, and that's part of today's motivational video, is can you get yourself to do stuff? Now, okay, so that's one way we do it. Also down below in the description, there are links to other important, much more important tools, like a link to our 4-week online course, our basic training course, like the link to the motivational video that I used to create notes for this podcast, like the link to the TED Talk video that goes along with our 4-week basic training course. And today it is day 1 of week 1, Dr. Daniel Amen talking about brain scans. We'll talk more about that later. There's also information and links down below, see description, for other services we provide to our members, like housing, clothing, food, hygiene, transportation, skills training, foundational employment, and career planning. All of the things that you need to get from point A to point B. If you have the willpower to do it, if you're willing to do it, we can provide you with the tools that you need. So that's down below. Oh, and there's one other thing. What is that? That is the text, the transcript of Seth Godin's daily blog post. That's what this is. Okay, that's how we do it. Those are the breadcrumbs. What is our theme? Our theme of getting from point A to point B is it's simple, ... So today's little breadcrumb bleep, bleep, bleep is it's simple. Change your perspective. Because if you change your perspective, you'll change the things in your life. Okay, if you change your perspective, you'll change the things in your life. Things that you do will change. The things in your life will change. If you change your perspective, the way you see things, your life will change because you will believe different things, you'll act different things. So examine your beliefs, reevaluate your beliefs. Okay, what else do we have? What other means do we have from today's video? That is kind of the meat to this motivational video, where they spend a lot of time. They spend a lot of time putting these things together. They're high quality productions. having my morning cup of coffee, I suggest you do the same thing with your pen and paper. Right, what a concept. Pen and paper to write. And my Bishop Gorman thermo mug that says Roland on it. Mark Rowland's daughter, who's now going to college in Australia. Okay, so some of the other memes. You can always find a reason or make an excuse. You have an idea, you can find a reason, a way to do it, or you can make an excuse. Another motivational thing. Can you, will you, when? Can you do this little thing? Will you do this little thing? When? Now. Do it now. Create neural pathways for action. Become action-oriented, not thought-oriented. What is the definition of fear? Well, here's the definition from, I think it's Zig Ziglar, who said, fear is false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. In the video, it talks about a concept called automaticity. Automaticity. If you do a thing enough times, it becomes automatic. So it's the process of repetition to make things automatic. Some things we want to make automatic. Some things we don't. Our morning coffee. In our thermo mug from our thermos. Very, very hot. Too hot. No straw. Ugh. Okay. Another one. What level do you want to play at? This is an important one. What level do you want to play at? Do you want to play at the kindergarten level, the elementary school level, high school level, college level? Do you want to play at the pro level? What level do you want to play at in your life? Let's kind of adjust this a little bit. Oh, where'd my head go? What level do you want to play at? Think about that. Then you need to make sure you have that you're prepared to pay the price. If you want to play at the college level, be prepared to pay the price. You need talent and you need the heart to not quit. Pay the price of discipline. We're going to pay the price of something. Discipline to do it or regret that we didn't do it. Discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. Okay, so we're 8 minutes now, almost 8 minutes. And let us move on to the next thing. Okay, today's TED Talk video, Dr. Daniel Amen. What do we learn from 83,000 brain scans? He's probably close to 200,000 now. 1, the brain can easily be damaged. 2, the brain can be repaired through a 3, Brain Smart program. This is a Brain Smart program. Our basic training course is a Brain Smart program. Everything Thriving Warrior does is a Brain Smart program. You can ask Todd Henry Smith whether our Brain Smart program helped him walk again. Actually, he would have done it. We just helped motivate him and give him the courage and the to do it. And Todd deserves all the credit. God deserves the credit. Todd deserves the credit because he did the work. And maybe he was motivated by our Father in heaven or our brother Jesus, but he did the work and now he's able to walk and function and think and he's on his way. So Dr. Daniel Amen, brain can be damaged, brain can be repaired through a Brain Smart program. This is a Brain Smart program designed not to help you remember the past, but to prepare you for a successful future. Footnote about the past. People don't care about your past. Please stop talking about the past. Focus on the future. Driving car, in your car, rear view mirror, windshield, future, rear view mirror, past. Yes, you need to look in your past. You need to look in the rear view mirror to see what's coming, etc., or what you went by, etc. But your focus needs to be on the future. people don't care about your past. Okay, it looks like I have one thumbs up. Perfect. Can somebody else figure out how to do that? Let's see. Okay, that's Daniel Amen. That's his TED Talk. Now at 10:14 in. Let's see what Seth Godin has to say. I can't go for that. No can do. We drift. I can't go for that. That was '80s song. Don't remember who it was. No can do. We drift. Our standards aren't set in stone. They change over time, often based on the situation we're in. This explains how cults or extreme views occur, not all at once, but bit by bit. Until one day people wake up and are shocked to discover that they're advocating for or doing something that is clearly wrong. It didn't make them uncomfortable yesterday, but the reality of what's been being done is so different from the person we'd like to be that a break occurs. The question is, that's the question. There's the rub. The question is, if no one else was doing this, arguing for it, insisting on it, would we? Is it something you felt strongly about before the tribe and its leader took it on? Is it something you felt strongly about before the tribe and its leader took it on? We can avoid this by staying away from institutions that profit from pushing participants further than they want to go on their own. If the heroes are extremists in any sense of that word, don't be surprised if participants are pushed to be so as well. And even more powerfully, we can remind ourselves of our first principles about what matters more than winning or being popular. Standing for something is a good way to avoid having someone stand on you. Okay, let's go back. I can't go for that. The question is, if no one else was doing this, arguing for it, insisting on it, would we? Let's say the answer is no. Is it something you felt strong about before the tribe and its leader took it on? Let's say the answer is no. Well, then we probably shouldn't do it. We can avoid this by staying away from institutions that profit from pushing participants further than they want to go on their own. Okay, so if I wasn't willing to do it, you're pushing me to do it. No, I don't want to do it. I don't know that I necessarily understand that clearly. If the heroes are extremists, don't be surprised if participants are pushed to be so as well. And even more powerfully, we can remind ourselves of our first principles about what matters more than winning or being popular. Okay, so this is a remedy for doing things that are not good, that are not in our best interest, kind of going along with the crowd. Saying, I can't go for that. No can do. We drift. We get attracted to things that other people are attracted to, where people are pushing us, pulling us to get involved. We need to go back and see, is it the right thing? So I'm wondering what Seth is referring to this day before the election day. Perhaps it's voting for people we wouldn't normally vote for views that we don't normally hold. Who knows? The shadow do. Seth knows. Okay, so we've got that. We're at 14:19 in, and let's see. Charlene is there, and it is now time for our good Navy SEAL Maxim. Diana beat us to the punch. Good. Yesterday was the only easy day. Why do we keep saying this over and over and over and over again? Why is this our Navy? Why is this the theme, not the theme, but why is this kind of like the point of our daily podcast? Why? Let me wait for an answer. Okay, why? Why do we do our Navy SEAL maxim every day? Why don't we give up? Why don't we say, well, we've already said that for the last 200 days or whatever it's been? We should go back and see how many podcasts we've had here. Why do we do this? Why? Okay, Diana has another one. Don't compare yourself. So good. So Diana's on track to what we normally do, but my question is, why do we do this? Simple. Because we want to get from point A to point B. Point A to point B. We want to get from point A to point B. That's why we do it. And this is a simple way to get there. To just push ourselves a little bit more each day. Not a lot more, a little bit more each day. And then we have the reasons Diana has listed, some of the ways Diana has listed to do it. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. How do we push ourselves to do a little bit more each day? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Don't compare ourselves to other people. Compare ourselves to who we were yesterday. Embrace the suck. When we're uncomfortable doing something, we might say, this sucks. Oh, embrace it. There's a billion people who'd love to trade places with me right now. Charlene, have a plan A. Yes. What is my plan A to get me from point A to point B? What breadcrumb, bleep, 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 am I going to follow? Well, I need plan A, and it needs to have C5 components. It needs to be clear, concise, compelling, consistent, and I have to be committed to it. And of course, I need to be more, choose the hard path. And I need to be more samurai, karate chop, chop. Yes, humility, hard work, responsibility, discipline, and let's go back. Need to have these. Some will, some won't. This is why we go through these every day, so we don't forget, because our brain is always trying to discard unimportant information. Let's see, what is everyone else saying? Sacrifice, right. Ownership, there we go, ownership. So humility, hard work, ownership, responsibility, discipline, and sacrifice for other people. Thank you. And can somebody say and cut? And cut. Charlene, thumbs up. Burp. And cut. And one more and cut. And there we go. Thank you. Bye.